Looking for love guidance or tips on how to date someone? Maybe you're single and playing the dating game, or in a long-term relationship. There's something to be learned about how to recognize love. Tune in to True Love Knots by Maria Romano as she deep dives into everything about love, dating advice, wedding tips, entrepreneurship, and so much more. No matter your relationship status, Maria Romano has something to teach you about love, romance, staying together, breaking up, and everything in between.
Hi, everybody. Maria Romano here, True Love Knots, Saturday night. Yes, I'm coming to you on Saturday night. I finished my wedding ceremonies early, got home about 5:30. Unfortunately, I took a little bit of a fall over at one of the chapels, so my knees are killing me. But fortunately, I am okay. So I wanted to come to you tonight as soon as possible. We know the Golden Bachelor aired. Yes, it aired on Thursday evening. And I saw the episode. I saw 3/4 of it, and I had to go back and watch it. I had to watch the talent show in the morning. Okay, so let's start with OMG. I think some of these women, really, I have to hand it to them. I have to hand it to them because I think that they put themselves out there. And I don't know if I could have done that. I mean, wow. I mean, some of them, listen, they dance. Some of them sang, they did karate. And as you saw, the actual winner was Joan, and she actually wrote a poem, which I loved. I loved the poem. So this was just very different than what I had expected on this competition for Jerry to pick his first date. And I thought that was really a great, great way to do it. Well, his first date for episode 3, I should say. And he and Joan definitely had a connection. But OMG, wasn't that a bomb that dropped that she left? So some people are speculating she left because she might be the next bachelorette. I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think that she really had some issues and she did the right thing. And that's not easy. Okay, you're on a national TV show. Millions of people are watching you. And then you have to leave and family comes first. And kudos to her. And I know that Jerry really respected her for that. And he had to. Because he would have done the same thing had he been put in that situation. So, like I said, kudos to her. So now, okay, so let's move on. As you know, he had another date, which was fabulous. And that girl was wonderful. And right now her name escapes me because I want to go back to the bickering between Teresa and Kate. I was totally blown away. Okay. And I really felt sorry for Teresa. And let me tell you why I felt sorry for her. She didn't have any clue. I mean, this woman was married so many years to her husband, lost the love of her life, went out finally with somebody that really seems to have turned her head, just like an owl, right? 360. And she was talking about her date. She felt there was a connection, and she might have been trying to reinforce some insecurities. Sometimes we do that. Sometimes we reinforce our insecurities because it's just something we need to do to fuel ourselves. So I'm also on Instagram Live besides Facebook. And I'm going to wave to people and let them know, hey, I want to hear your comments about what you think about the Golden Bachelor. So please put that in anyway, if you watch the Golden Bachelor. So Teresa felt bad because Kate came to her, and I think Kate ripped her. I'm going to tell you something. I think Kate ripped her a brand new asshole, and I'm going to just say it just the way I see it. And I felt that Kate should have had a little bit more empathy. Kate is a lot more savvy. She's what I call a very savvy woman. And yes, she made her point. Yes, she told her, stop and listen to me. I get all that. But you know what? She should have listened to Teresa. And that's when you're good at mediation, okay? That makes all the difference in the world. Now, I had a mediator. He used to be a hostage negotiator for many years, and then he now transitioned into the corporate world, and he and his wife also, they counsel couples, and we talked about this, and you need to listen. And I've mediated too. So you need to listen to somebody. I'm not saying that Kate shouldn't have had her feelings. She should have also recognized Teresa's feelings. And that's just the way I feel. Now, maybe you might think differently. I think that's just my opinion, the way I saw it. And I just thought that, Kate should have backed up. And, I don't know if there's a little click going on here. I'm not too sure. But whatever it is, you know what? This is what I said. And I said this to my daughter when the Golden Bachelor came about, because, I was one of the people that applied. And no, I didn't make it, but you know what? It's okay. There's probably another path for me somewhere. However, what I wanted to share with you, that as women get older, you would think they would know better. Well, sometimes they don't. They get worse. And I think we're going to start to see that little bit of spiciness and feistiness come out. But it's important that even if you do disagree, even if you don't like what somebody does, listen to them. Give them that courtesy and respect, because sometimes people don't know. And I think, in all defense to Teresa, I don't think Teresa realized it. I think Teresa was just having that insecure moment and was sharing, and just, verbal diarrhea. She was just sharing and sharing over again with Kate. And Kate got annoyed because, Kate's a very strong woman. And Kate feels she could end up with the Golden Bachelor. I don't think so. But you know what? Kudos to her for thinking in that. And that beautiful date that he went on, I thought that woman's name also was Joan. Maybe I got it wrong. That also he went on the date with the hot air balloon. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful way to actually end a date. But I love the fact that she got to choose some beautiful gowns. I mean, that was just marvelous, just absolutely beautiful. So, of course, some of them went home. So now we're going on to episode 4. And listen, those people out there that are looking to get back in the dating world, whether you're over your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or younger, take a lesson from this. One thing I have to say, I think Gary is definitely very empathic, and he also listens, and he knows what's going on. So I don't think he's a stupid man. Okay. And so you guys out there, take a lesson from him. Don't always jump the gun. And the same thing for women. Don't always assume. And this is whether you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship, whatever it is, don't always assume, and give somebody the benefit of the doubt, especially if they apologize. Don't knock them down. Don't knock them down anymore. And that's exactly Kate. Was it Kate? Yeah, Kate. That's what she did. It was Kathy. I don't know, whatever. She just annoyed me. That's all I'm going to tell you. She annoyed me. I don't know how anybody else felt, but she did. She annoyed me. I think she needs to go. But we'll see. We're going to see what happens. And we're going to find out what happens next week. And in the meantime, those of you that are looking to get out there in the dating world, you can find love again. Remember, I marry people from all walks of life, right? All ages. They meet all different ways. You too can do that. You too can find love again. Just have an open mind, an open heart, and be ready. Be ready to take the first step. And sometimes it's not always going to work, but that's okay. You'll find that perfect person for you, because you know what? Remember, there are 8 billion people on the planet, 8 billion people. So I want to know your thoughts on episode number 3. Like I said, I think they have really done a great job crafting the dates, crafting how the women are competing. And I love that Joan came up with a beautiful poem at the end, and I was so sad to see her go. But anyway, in the meantime, I want you to continue happy, healthy, and safe, and spread love. Have a great day.